We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Sacramento River Cats. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 14 gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's favorite pitch and primary pitch is the cutter. Picked it up a while back, and he has used it repeatedly and had great success with it. He'll use it in a jam, and he'll use it even when he's ahead in the count just to show off.
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Wong.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. The windup and the 0-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fog starting to roll in from across the bay, so a cool 55 degrees as we get going tonight. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is in the air out to left field. Williamson's under it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
At the plate, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Dan Vogelbach stands in as he looks at a called strike. Just underway here in San Francisco. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Chris Heston is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogelbach ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Right fielder, Justin Ruggiano.
Standing in, Justin Ruggiano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting third, center fielder.
Standing in, Drew Stubbs. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand.
That's a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia.
Tacoma,
he'll lead it off here to begin
hitter,
the second.
Danny Valencia.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And another foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder number 6, Mike Freeman.
Stepping in, Mike Freeman. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting sixth, third baseman Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too high. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Here's Michael Morse now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman Michael Morse.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A chance here for the second baseman Wong. And a rather easy first out.
Batting fifth, third baseman Connor Gillespie.
Here's Connor Gillespie. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted the other way to left center. Freeman giving chase. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Standing in now, Jay Hahn. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Digging in, number 63, and he's ready to take his first cuts. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Ready with the 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Mac.
So striding in, Mac Williamson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. High in the air out to center field. Freeman has a play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, number 12. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Williamson's on the move. 1 down.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Sean O'Malley.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sean O'Malley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh and 1 count and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Fedorovich goes to get it and the throw is in time. O'Malley is retired, 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Tuffy Gozowicz. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Number 14 has got it, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Tim Fedorovich. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tim Fedorovich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he will make it all the way to 3rd now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to 3rd.
Stepping in now, Kelby Tomlinson. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from 3rd.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on 3rd, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
The 2-0 on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Set to deliver on 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Base is empty here with nobody out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Into the box, Justin Ruggiano, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. One and two. Here it comes. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there, as it just about came in and nailed him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Stubbs waits on the 2-1. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Throw won't get him.
It sounds so cliche-ish. He stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Michael Morse. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in to try it again, Connor Gillespie. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Here it comes, 1-0. A swinging bunt to the mound. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Hahn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. 2 out, bases loaded. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The River Cats lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Colton Wong back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch.
Nope.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. One out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dan Vogelbach. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Ripped down the line. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. Throw into second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 1-1.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Ruggiano moving in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, number 63 set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Shortstop, number 63.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Haniger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Tim Fedorovich.
Ready now, Tim Fedorovich. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
One and 2. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Kelby Tomlinson would be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Gosewich gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Into the box, Taylor Motter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Taylor Motter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, number 12.
Stepping into the box, number 12. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Williamson ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Sean O'Malley.
Digging in, Sean O'Malley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Heading after it is Williamson.
And that's the 3rd out. Digging in and looking for more, Kelby Tomlinson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Ready once again, Justin Ruggiano. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Haniger in pursuit,
but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 16, Drew Stubbs.
Digging in once again, Drew Stubbs. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Mutter is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Tuffy Gozowich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at Morse in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Second baseman,
outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Colton Wong will stand in. And he takes ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Here it is on 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses. 1-2. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's a big hit right there. 1 out. You got the go-ahead run now at third base. There's so many things that can happen. You get a sac fly, another base hit. A lot of things can happen to get that run home.
Standing in now, Dan Vogelback, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 1-0 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Tacoma's out on top, 2-1. Dylan Overton is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Dylan Overton.
Here's Michael Morse now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Down the third baseline. Mutter takes it in. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
Here's Connor Gillespie. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter,
Ryan Weber takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Jay Hahn will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground to short. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Seventh inning coming up. Tacoma leads it 2-1. Back here in San Francisco. We're off to the seventh inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Albert Suarez
please.
is out from the
Now
bullpen as he'll
pitching
get
for
his
the
first
River
work of the season here on
Number
opening
56.
night.
Albert Suarez.
Striding in once again, Mike Freeman. He comes in 0 for 2
Leading off
thus
for
far.
Tacoma, center fielder Mike Freeman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Soft liner towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Man, this is
Now
the stuff
batting,
they teach you when you're a
third
kid.
baseman,
You've got to call it.
Taylor
Looked like there
Martin.
was some miscommunication out there, and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
Taylor Motter steps into the box as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Now batting, number 12.
Digging in to try it again, number 12. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again. 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Sean O'Malley, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and a very low strike there, trying to speed up the game. Perhaps it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch, grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Goes a wish.
Stepping in now, Tuffy Gozowich. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving two. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Tacoma's out on top, 2-1. Digging in once again, number 63. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The shortstop, number 63.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Left fielder, Mac Williamson.
Ready once again, Mac Williamson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Tim Fedorovich. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
First pitch breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. Tacoma leads it 2-1. So striding forward now, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Wong.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stubbs is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Gillespie is right there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Batting, the first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Digging in now, Dan Vogelbach. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Pitch on the way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Danny Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Runner goes for second, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mark Lowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
22, Mark Lowe.
Ready now, Justin Ruggiano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Justin Ruggiano.
And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1. In there, strike 2.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Drew Stubbs now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Michael Morse is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The first baseman, number 38, Michael Morse.
Here's Michael Morse now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled back. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now at the plate, Connor Gillespie. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now a swing and a fly ball. Into the cove, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
2-2, here it is. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Tacoma's out on top, 2-1. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Standing in, Mike Freeman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mike Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Is in the dirt, and it's 2-0. And I believe they'll. Now Taylor Motter will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go. Swing and a little blooper to center. Stubbs ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Third baseman, Taylor Motter.
Stepping in, Taylor Motter. And the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Changeup stayed low that time for ball three. Number 12 will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ruggiano is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 12.
Into the box now, number 12. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now it's 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Tacoma leads it 2-1. Number 64 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 64.
Here's Connor Gillespie, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Jay
into the box
Hahn.
now, Jay Hahn. Now here it comes. Ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Now a Flare out toward right center. Wong ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. There'll be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
In now, number 63. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runners on first with one down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Freeman racing back, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So a 3-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Four to 2, the final score tonight. Albert Suarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious River Cats. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rainiers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that Muni Metro service on the J or T lines is available outside the 2nd Street entrance with transfer service to BART at the Civic Center, Powell, Montgomery, or Embarcadero Station.